Of Glenn. We're on our way to go see Thor Ragnarok, but we just want to discuss some stuff before. Firstly, I think that Hulk's not going to be in it as much as people think he is. What do you think?
I don't know, because I don't know much about what's happening in the film, but yeah, so it'll be interesting.
Just need to pause it. So we just needed to pause because there was a rubbish truck. So yeah, we're about to go see Thor Ragnarok, and we'll do another video like this afterwards, and then we will do the full review. At the moment it seems like he's not going to be in it since he's been quite incompetent today, so we might not be doing a video together, but we'll wait and see. So, see you afterwards. Front of the queue, so there's no lunatics like there was for Guardians of the Galaxy who complained when I went running to my seat, to a good seat. So I'm right here, I'm here about half an hour early, ready to go get a really good seat. Hopefully the slap bang in the middle like I did Guardians of the Galaxy, as it maximises the IMAX experience. So yeah, we're about to go see the movie, and I'm absolutely hyped as this is my most anticipated movie yet, so looking forward to reviewing it and seeing it, reviewing it, and then discussing with it with people. So, see you afterwards. We're here, and we got the best seats in the house, exactly slap bang in the middle, where we sat for Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
Apart from you were the seat on the other side, but apart from that, we've got the best seats for this IMAX experience, and we're so hyped. Aren't we?
Definitely.
And then they've got dramatic music, and they're gonna have MCU music playing, which always gets me in the mood for hopefully the Immigrant Song. Yeah, that's another thing I hope it's actually in the movie, the Immigrant Song from the trailer. So, once again, I know I've said this a few times, but we'll see you after. I forgot my classic, and Chris Evans' classic, jelly beans. Can't go to cinema without jelly beans. I've always done it, and then I found out Chris Evans always does it, so jelly beans are the way to go when it comes to movies. So yeah, sorry for I keep interrupting the video because I know you really want to watch the review. He's now got his glasses on. But they just had the Interstellar music. Oh, now they've got the Thor music, yes. So, we'll see you afterwards. This time, I mean it. Hello, we've just come back from
Thor Ragnarok!
Yeah, and we're going to share our thoughts on Thor Ragnarok. Surprise, surprise. Once again, I'd like to apologise for the massive lead up to this, because I just kept filming stuff and I wanted it all to be part of the video, and it was. So yeah, let's start off with what we didn't like about it.
It ended.
Yeah, I can't think of anything.
Yeah, it ended. That's
Yeah, maybe a bit more Mark Ruffalo as Bruce Banner. There's quite a lot of Hulk. Maybe a bit more Bruce Banner. Yeah, that's the only. Now let's go on to the brilliant stuff. The intro could actually rival Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Definitely. It was just. So I was sat there thinking, oh, it starts off like it'd be just sort of slow, and then just so, but then instantly it's just.
Yeah, it's got. That goes into one of the points, which is that the fight scenes in this are probably the best I have seen in any comic book movie.
Almost definitely.
Yeah, and going from that, the fight scenes in it, it's almost Lord of the Rings-esque. A lot of the fights, and I was saying that when we came out, that it was basically Star Wars meets Lord of the Rings, which is funny because Carl Urban is in it.
Yeah, but I just said that it's also what I liked was that each action scene topped the last one.
Yeah.
And so it wasn't sort of thinking, oh, this isn't as good. It's just always having you almost a cliche on the edge of your seat, and you're just like, wow.
And racists are going to get really pissed off because there is actually a reason in the film why Tessa Thompson isn't the Valkyrie from the comics, which is what they're going on, even though it doesn't really matter. And she absolutely steals her scenes.
Definitely, the only thing we've seen her in is Creed, and she's brilliant in that.
Yeah.
But I thought, oh, can she pull off sort of like the action role and sort of that sort of thing as well? But it's almost instantly when she's in it, you do see, and you're just like, wow.
Yeah.
I did that a lot during the film. Just going, wow.
Yeah, talking of that, from basically every action scene was me geeking out. I think I mentioned in the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 video, that was the movie where I geeked out the most from comic book stuff. And this film topped that. Talking of that, this film is a comic book movie. It's as if they took Jack Kirby panels and put it onto film, obviously. It was just beautiful. And this cinematography, Asgard, they managed to top how awesome Asgard looked in the first two movies.
Yeah.
In this one, and it's absolutely brilliant. And so we've talked about Valkyrie, but Thor, he has absolutely brilliant character development in this film. And Chris Hemsworth really pulls it off. And finally, as a massive Thor fan, I have got the Thor I wanted and I believed Chris Hemsworth would have the potential to be, and he pulls it off in this movie really well. As you see, he's really good in the role in the Avengers film and the first Thor movie, but in the Dark World it kind of slips, which is obviously due to writing. But as you know, I think the first Thor movie is one of the most underrated superhero movies. But this film is at a completely new level. It's like it's not even a part of a trilogy.
Yeah,
it's just its own thing.
Yeah, I'd say that Chris Hemsworth looked like he actually had a lot of fun doing this one, because it's, as he says with the Dark World, that you do see at times him sort of not really having his heart in it, but every time you see him in this, he is sort of having fun. He's really in the role, and so.
Yeah, and Tom Hiddleston,
as always,
he steals most of his scenes as well. And Mark Ruffalo, for when he is in it, is absolutely brilliant. That's why my only complaint is should have been more Mark Ruffalo and Cate Blanchett. This year we've had three absolutely brilliant villains, with Ego, still my favourite, Vulture.
Yeah.
Probably third now, as Hela has taken the second spot as my
but I'd also say that I mean, of course, Hela is the first main female villain of the MCU, and so there were some people who were thinking, it wouldn't, or just this is just sexist basically, but they were just like, it wouldn't work, but she is just mind-bogglingly brilliant in it.
Because of the cinematography, the story, the acting, I'm going to give this a 9.6. I preferred it to Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, but I'm going to give it the same score as if we went into the specifics, it would be 9.65.
Then you'd round it up to 9.
No, but...
Okay,
shut up.
Okay, I give it a 9.5.
DC fuckboy. So we've got Mini Andre Sedino here. He only gave it a 9.5.
MCU fuckboy.
Yeah. So, thank you. Oh, a snake. I love snakes. Gonna name it Johnny.
Hey, Bubba.
Hello and welcome to Comic Book Corner. This is a new section where I talk through comics that people may be interested in if they want to go and read up before seeing this movie or maybe after the movie. So, the first one that I would suggest is the original Avengers by Jack Kirby and Stan Lee, as it introduces Scourge and Asgardian ideas. So recommend this, and it is a really good read, even though some aspects of it are quite old-fashioned with attitudes towards women and stuff like that. And the second one I'd recommend is Thor and Loki, the 10th Realm, as some ideas from this are present in the movie as well, and partly what the film is based on is Planet Hulk, but is also based on these stories. So the first one is the World Eaters by Matt Fraction and Pascal Ferry, which also has ideas that are in the movie and characters that are in the movie, and be worth reading either before or after. And also the Siege Aftermath, which also has ideas which are present in the film. And so if you get this version, it also comes with an old Neil Adams story, which is quite present in both Thor Ragnarok and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Neil Adams Styles ideas, and of course the one that everyone knows about that is an influence to the movie is of course Planet Hulk, which is a pretty good graphic novel and definitely worth getting if you're a fan of Hulk or to read up before the start. So thank you for watching, and remember, just subscribe somehow.